Hi everyone, and welcome to, I believe, the 6th episode of A Noob Learns Parkitect. And I'm your dedicated noob, Robin. Been doing this series for a little while now, and I believe this will be the final episode for this particular series, since I feel like I'm kind of leveling up, or I leveled up throughout the series quite a bit. And I wouldn't really maybe qualify as a noob just yet. I feel like I've learned a lot. We'll do a bit of a summary at the end, but I figured I wanted to do a dedicated final episode and I don't know, grow the park a little bit more. So I figured for today, or I should say before we get into that, a quick summary since last time. So for those of you who watched it, I spent a bunch of time with the new roller coaster, adding a lot of decoration and stuff, learning a bit more about how to use the various decoration tools. Since then, I've basically just tuned things up a little bit. I haven't added any new rides, I've added a couple of shops and stalls. Otherwise, it's literally just decoration and buildings and stuff like that. But I figured for this final episode I was gonna use a bit of everything that I've learned so far and just expand the park a bit and continue to building the economy. Make sure that I basically, like as a final test, I guess you could say. So what I've been thinking is that I wanted to do the go-kart thing around here to kind of expand a bit on the kind of car and vehicle theme down here. And then I just want to expand a little bit more on this side of the park, and I'll go for some sort of medieval-esque looking feel. So a bit more nature, more wood, rocks, old-timey things, as opposed to the kind of sci-fi theme we have going on over here. So that's the plan, and I'll continue also just keeping tabs a bit on like how the park is doing and see if there's various things to fix with staff, logistics, administration, you know, basically running the park. So that's the idea. I'll get started with the go-kart, because while I imagine it's not going to be as complicated as the roller coaster, I still figured there might be some interesting challenges with this one. I just need to find it. Drill rights, there we go. Righty. Figured it could start somewhere around here and then just like have a fun little track and do some form of, I might, I don't know, raise the path up over here and let the go-karts go around it, because there's nothing really going on over here. I don't want to fill this with decoration only, and I don't think I can fit any rides realistically in there, so I figured maybe the go-karts can kind of have a little path going out over here and then backing. I'm not sure if go-kart supports up and downs, so I would assume it's gonna have to be flat. Just be sure. No, that was not the right tool. Get that fixed. For whatever reason, I wanna run this a bit better. Rail ride, add this up here. expensive. Is that just for the starting? It works similar as a roller coaster, kind of like I expected, and it does support some level of elevation, though not a lot. That makes sense. I think. Station. Oh no, hang on. The station needs to be longer than 1. Do I think? No. Here. Switch to normal. There we go. That and get into the pathing right. This to be. Oh. There we go. Looks like I might need that to be 2 stories high to make some sense. This. That was gonna happen. You go back there. Can be over here. And then that should be enough, and I have plenty of space here to kind of make sure that there's a way in and a way out. Back here. And maybe it's done. S turn. See if I learned that there's some sort of stuff you need to keep in mind when building a roller coaster, go-karts. Like with the roller coaster, where I have to be careful with like too many twists and turns or whatever, make sure the intensity doesn't get too high. Have a right corner over there. Those, I think. Even that's gonna require me to wiki business. We start that there with this fly. No, OCD says no, I can't. Well, that one, so I'll have to terraform and just try to avoid elevation. That's the one we want. problem here? Oh, it won't allow because this S-turn here technically covers this grid. I have to... Yeah, sure, we can do something crazy like this. That, and then another one like that, and then... That'll do. Good. Have it like a long straight here, and then probably like way too long or something. Let's see. That'll be the case. No, that did not feel good. Probably continue this one straight and then... Better, yes. And then I'll just have some sort of final little thing here at the tail end. I think the idea is sound, I just need to... Whatever, this is fine. No, it's not fine. We need to make this a little bit more exciting. I think that's a bit too boring, so I'll do this. Couple of straights. That'll do a little mistake. That's more like it. That I think is this. This is probably way too long. My gut feeling. But I'll have to try. Excitement, very low intensity, low. Maybe that's the nature of go-karts in general. I hope that's the case at least. But it needs to get decorations. Also, it's currently bad. I know that I will check this later, but like I think this ride got like a medium decoration level. I think this might be bad or medium. Even if I add some more stuff to decorate the go-karts as well, there will be some synergy since like decorations over here are going to impact both this ride and that ride. So okay, that's an entrance. Here maybe. here. I think maybe this should have been longer, but I can always make that adjustment later. Add the queue first. Most important part. Oh, you get the wrong tool. That's perfect. Thank you, that was not the plan. But, yes. It's a bit. Do, and put over here. The traditional toilet on the way out. Allow this to open. What? I mean, I thought it was gonna fill up the entire starting track area over here, but it did not. I hope these are pretty fast and not like too slow. We'll probably do a health check on a bunch of the other rides. Just at a glance, this seems to be half queue. These are doing pretty good. The looks of it. This one also kind of half there. This one, but airplane seems pretty. Seems to have pretty low interest. Maybe I'll just lower the price to $3. And there's a lot of competition on cooler stuff up here. We have to wait until it gets full. That's gonna be boring for them. Might be the case as well, like simulation wise, maybe the fact that this is just like a small path, the way it's connecting to the big stuff, maybe just gets less traffic. So I don't know, people just wander around and sometimes they will see something close to them, pick that ride. Or if a guy can be like way over here and just right away decide like I want to go on this thing over here. If they just meander around and have like some sort of awareness zone around them. But it's not bad. I mean, some people are coming here, so I think it'll pick up over time. In the meanwhile, I can have a look a bit decoration options we have. First of all, before I do that, I'm gonna make sure that there's also here. Oh, that's because I accidentally terraformed. Okay. That things are looking nice and not janky. Maybe the ground is actually... Because what I did here was I used a roof decoration to make the floor here. Could actually be... Yep. You see, I've learned a lot in my time streaming this series. And some benches and trash cans are needed. I think different in this section. It's new. Right, people can rest, chill out. And we should also get some trash bins in here. Something different. I think those should be a good fit. In hindsight, this road should have probably been a 2-lane. It'll have to be this way. Get some lights up here as well. Oh, that's so. It would have been cool to add lights along the go-kart track as well. But I'm not sure that's possible since lamps only connect to ways and paths. That's kind of janky. I might adjust this later as well, but I might have to make more changes, so I want to wait and see how this performs. A lot of people are showing interest now. Sentiment seems positive, even if it's only a few so far. Decoration needs to improve. So there's been some, what I feel are car-related decorations. Already used, like put out a couple of cars over here. There's now an airplane. There's this one. A box truck here somewhere. What more can we do? We have like a lot of car tracks, or tire tracks, and traffic cones. I'll start with I use this thing that I placed a few over here, but I'm gonna add those around some of the curves. Go-kart, I think that would feel really fitting. Place them. It seems to be fine. I have to use time. I'm not gonna, at least not during the stream, I'm not gonna place these along every curve. So we can improve that. Now I'm trying to do those. decorative value these have. If I place a lot of them, might give us an edge. Like keeping that on. Oh, you get the general idea. Let's see about a few of the other options that might be fitting as well. These buildings might make sense. Put that over here. We have something down here. Not sure what though. Something like round or some of these things. Higher storage up here. Bigger tires and smalls. These are all different, so this tire has some sort of rim on the inside. Fine, I'll just do this. Then I think before I'll use a roof as a not round, thank you. I learned this was a pretty good way of creating like what it looks like kinda a slab of concrete without using this terrain, since this adds a kinda squiggly border towards the grass. This was better. Expand like that. We will add another one here. Fencing. Here. And some places it's actually okay to have the squiggly lines, I think. That side, here at least. And now I'll put here that to be more neat. Borders also. Blue. Gray. That's pretty good, I think. Doesn't need to make a whole lot of sense, just get some decorations going in there. Decoration to hopefully go up. Still bad. It's tricky though, since I probably need decorations along the entire thing, or like along the majority of it. That might be a bit too much for me right now. More blocks, perhaps. that small. Some trees. I also apologize if my voice is kind of weird, so I have a bit of a hay fever going on. Pollen season hit early this year. I did not have a chance to start medicating. Sucks to be me. Trees I think look pretty nice. There is there was another thing. Archways, perfect. We have more of these. Those down just here and there, maybe. Fitting. These things. Okay, they're pretty big. Not sure that makes sense. Something like this. And both are awnings. What's the difference between these? Oh, so one in this round and the other is okay. Can't do that. Nah, skip it. Oh, we had the warning cones also. I think that were small drops. Where ones added a few of those over here. Or if you can. I did this, I used these over here. Exits. No, I still need something over here, that's my only... I mean, we could have built a decorative building or something, but I think that's gonna take up too much time. I think I'll leave that for now. Have a quick look at decorations just to make sure that there's something that could fit here. Fountain, some castle stuff, more food courts. What's this thing? Fit some shops and stalls. Added to a nice little area. Very nice. But won't help me here. Why? Oh, right, for the There's maybe a building, information kiosk. That's not too bad. It's like maybe I could place that over here and then do some underground path to get into that area. It just feels kind of weird that you have to like walk off the given path to reach information stuff. There was a good size of that building to get into. I mean, in theory, you could expand the park into this section, and then maybe this would make sense. I don't know. Just don't know. Unsure about that one, but I did like the building. I used that somewhere. Alright, I'll leave it for now. Things going on right here. Out of stock. Being supplied. Should. Oh, just up here. What the hell is this? Oh, it's probably a result of accidental terraforming. Why is it? Oh, there we go. Give me a second to fix this. Bam! Oh, that's nice. Did some terrain adjustments over here before, so I guess I missed that part. Right, and then to expand a little bit over here, also. Putting a bit of sun that in here. Let me fix that. Okay, so figured to save a bit of time and not just do tons of decoration. I wanted to mostly utilize stuff like this, and I don't think I have the teacups. This looks very cozy. Is that down here maybe? And I definitely want to put up a haunted house. Usually not a truck ride. Haunted house, there we go. We have like a darker, little bit mountainy region up here, and then I do some more cozy stuff down in this direction. Is it here? And you can make some adjustments over here. So that's the queue thing. Or where it starts. I assume that the people creating these remove the classic queuing sign. And the problem for me is like I can't tell. Wait, can I or this or something. That's still something to learn, I guess. It's just like, how can I tell what is a queue and what is not? But I would half assume that the queue starts either like here or somewhere here, and then the exit is just over here. Open it. That's what I'll do. I'll open it and check. So he didn't. It looks like this might be the earliest possible queue. Could be anywhere. I doubt people are gonna queue that long anyway, so I don't think it matters too much. Get that going. Oh, we obviously need to open the carousel. Pickups down here. Anyway. I mean, this is not the most exciting scenery for this ride to borrow, but since this had nothing, I think this probably still counts for something. Expand the path a bit. Actually do this, to be honest. I think this looks a bit like overkill. That one, and this one. Oh crap. Take. I think you can curses. I'm not sure what I need there. Lock maybe? That new one. But this will be good to practice anyway, so I'll just expand this one down here. Other comic pick this one. That'll do. Stairs of Death over here. Then I need symbols or just fences. I honestly didn't know that you could make sure the fences are in a slope also. That's pretty cool. I think I was doing these here, stones, right? Yeah, they just line up to the stairs. Oh, and they switch out whatever fencing is included with the pathway. That's neat. Didn't know that. Those appropriate lamps down here. I think it's, yeah, it's down one. I can't place them. They need to be in the middle. Can I put them here? Yeah, that's fine. Do this instead. Move this out here. Move these. Switch color to normal. That, and then stairs. Better. Everything that's adjacent to the haunted house gets the appropriate, like fence and stuff. Here we go. Pretty appropriate. Maybe I can add something more along these lines down here. I really like this one. So cute. Entrances and doors and stuff. Here you can clearly see where the entrance for the queue is. Now obviously this one uses the red brick road that I've been reserving for queues. I might... you know what, I can actually quickly fix that. Use the cobbled instead. Use the repaint path tool. Yeah, I think that. And then you can clearly see the red brick ones over here. I think that's fine. That looks good. Looks okay. What else there is? The plaza, that also fits. Would require a lot of repaint, maybe, if I want to be consistent with that. Then I still have the... I could remove this one and change that out for something else. So what I like about this is the little buildings around it sort of fit each other. Creates an atmosphere of, I don't know, like a small town down here, which I really quite like. Before I do it, I'm just gonna look at my options. Sometimes wish these little thumbnails were bigger. I've seen quite a few farm-related stuff that could also be in this side of the park. There's one with abduction, which I'll show you. This one will be really fitting up here, like it's adjacent to the whole space thing over here. Obviously, if I did, I would make sure that space, this flying saucer, would look the same, both with the roller coaster and this ride. Lights, no. You could do like, I don't know, a bit of farming down here and then maybe even expanding this into becoming something medieval. I don't know, but I'm not gonna do all of that now. I just want to get some more stuff in here. It smells also, there's a bit of a Dutch feeling to this. And I don't have that ride. Maybe I do this one instead. Decent. Oh, great. Love these. I mentioned it last time, but it's like every time you... When I was a kid and I would look like at a Lego set of like a miniature building or something, I would always get this pleasant feeling looking at all the little details of it, and I always get the same vibe from these little blueprints, buildings and walkways and stuff like that. Very cool. There's something more that might fit. Wonderful. Quite right. mean, initially I was thinking maybe I do like medieval stuff over here. I really like the little rural European small town feeling here. Oh, one more. Lion. Oh, it's a swinging ship. That's pretty cool. This one too. Takes it there. It's a shame. Look at the level of detail here. Like somebody bothered to add like scaffolding on the backside of this, as if it's an actual just facade. Kudos to them. It's really cool stuff. Like, I mean, in hindsight, I would have put the sort of watery thing here on this side, because then I could link this up with this and have like some water stuff down here. That's actually a good way of doing it. So I'm gonna put this down here. Then I'm gonna connect these. I'm also gonna, honestly, I'm gonna change. Well, just to keep things a little bit more consistent. That. This one repaint. Love that. Good point. I mean, this shouldn't even be. Also a bit of a hindsight thing. I could have used this and connected right to this one. But yeah, I didn't. I just have to move with it. There's down there. And some bathrooms. Open. This one is open. And I need to connect all of this. So creative. Also fantastic. Look at it. Beautiful. Go into any sort of ambitious decoration mode here, but I figured some flowers would be okay. You can get rid of, yep. there. And we need to also have more benches and stuff. And trash bins. Do what I want. That one. That. We usually go to town here, making sure every piece here is decorated somehow. But I'm not. I will do a couple of small additions. Some suitable fence. We've used that one over here, so maybe I'll just keep using that. Tie this all together a bit. And make sure I added those to the right side. This border, I'm gonna steal whatever color that is. Yeah, right. Perfect. The fences are, doesn't matter which side of the grid you place it, seems like. I'll do this. Not that I know that's an option. Better. Nick. Oh. Square. Looks neat. Bit of flowers in here as well, and then they will move on. What was this stuff? So gonna temporarily close this one. Sorry everyone. Give me a chance to move out, and I'm gonna keep this path straight instead. Let's make a good order. It just wants to remove it all together and done something. different, or what's this called? Enterprise. I wonder if there is a blueprint for Enterprise in particular. There are multiple ones actually. Ancient technology, train yard. That's more fitting for this side of the park. Fortune, Rocky Mountain Spinner. Event Horizon, that's really cool. More suitable for the space side. Ancient technology looks like. Nah, not quite right. This. It's that one. I have it already. So cool. Fit nicely together with this section, I think. Put like next to it, and then maybe make a few changes so they fit together. That would have been fun. Really fun thing to do overall, I think. Like, start a new park, only use blueprints, and try to tie things together as much as possible, and make it look like it's not like they're all part of the same design. There's quite a few of these blueprints that feel they have very similar themes. They're cool. Something fun for a future stream, perhaps. There are so many of these. I wish there was a little bit more, like, not ride specifically, just decorations, like cool sort of buildings and stuff. Really want to see more of that. I'm out. No. What's this? What's that, right? Twister. They might have this already, and these look like they could have fitted in pretty well. At least those two. Wipe out. El sombrero. Oh. No, not quite right either. I don't think I looked at the top ones quite as much. I apologize again for if I'm sniffling a bunch. Again, hay fever is a pain in the butt. Oh, it's this one. They already have. Oh, I don't know. I just need to pick something. Let's take the first that kinda fits the bill. Jumper, maybe? No, not quite right. Carpet, light control. No. Twist and shout. Looked at this before. This is more like retro. Like 70s, 80s stuff. Really cool. Turntable. Nice. Really sick here. That's just, is it the same as this one or is it something slightly different? Oh, it looks the same. Versus is that one. Would be a nice fit down here, like a snug little village feeling. Doing the water-like theme down here. I mean, this one could fly. I'm gonna have to redo the whole thing down here anyways. I'm just gonna assume that whatever I do, this path is gonna go straight. There. This can be down here somewhere. Can't even. Oh, that's the route. Right, this feels right. That one. That's how we want it to be placed. Do this. Wham. Then I need to terraform. I also need to move these people out of here. Sorry. Just bulldoze all of this. Oops. I don't want to bulldoze this. Perfect. You're supposed to enter since it's fences everywhere, but here there's no fence, only the border thing, so I guess that's the idea. That, I'm being truly honest, big fan of these, so I'm just gonna switch that out. Standard path. That, this, and then that thing now. I realized I could have done this a little bit different. I was thinking I could expand the water to actually just be around here, but then this one should be lower down, so it's gonna look a bit odd with the water and then a slope. But it's for another time anyway. You just want to get the general rides and decorations in place. Maybe in the future I'll set up another like staff section over here, something. You could easily also expand on this area and create a little market down here, again keeping that small town vibe going. Open this. No. My bad. This is not ready to be open just yet. That. There we go. Do now. More piece of terraforming right over here. And I need to redo this row like that. Go, pick up that guy. In here. Do a friend. To place the exit in a better spot. Like that. And you may open again. You see, using these things to expand, you can get a lot of work done in a relatively short amount of time. What's going on with this tree down here, but it is way too green. That look. Oh, goodbye, and place you. Have a final look at just some maintenance stuff. Make sure guests are relatively happy. This pop can from vending machine. You're happy with the prices, you know what happens. Let's just go up. Can't carry around these resources, create somewhere else. Yeah, I know. I don't have a perfect system for this. We did create one of these maintenance tunnels over here before. Actually, I haven't checked, but I hope that staff will prioritize this path, even if this one might be relatively closer. But yeah, in theory I could expand and add more tunnel entrances to this one on the back side of these staff areas here. That would also be a thing to do to kind of optimize it. But again, I'm not sure if they will prioritize. See this person going. What did I? Oh, okay. It's unavoidable, I think. Space Invader. Great. Still not filling up. We want people to queue for it. But I think I overdid this last time, so that like I think there's 32 people or 36 that can go on this one. And it only takes 42 seconds for the entire ride. So not enough people fill up at any given time. So ideally this could have been slightly shorter and or the ride could have been slightly longer without increasing the intensity, and that would have made it more efficient, but it's fine. I mean, eventually in theory like the park would grow, you'd get more people in, and then maybe this starts filling up. People think about the new rides. Awesome, even though there's only one person. This seems like it's going to be really popular. I see it. Oh, it's not open. I don't know what people are going to say about it, but I bet they'll love it. These rides should have, like, decoration is high, should be good for excitement. But yes, this sure is a theme park, still lots of details to do and ways to expand it. I think for the future when I play, I'll probably do a combination of like rely a little bit more on blueprints. I mean, now obviously I showed off a bunch of them. At the same time, a part of me wants to be able to create things like this myself. So that way I could have expanded and create like very much a strong village theme where everything kind of fits together down here. Go bananas with space theme, add, I don't know, like make car mechanic building down here, things like this, but it is what it is. But the intention with this entire stream series was for me to just have a, like, I wouldn't need a reason to learn the game, but it would be a way of sharing the experience and making sure that people watching this gets a little bit of help as well, to see me playing it and see what I've struggled with and hopefully learned over time, and people can pick up on that and learn themselves. And I also had just the main goal was just to make sure that the park was profitable, and I've learned through there's various factors as part of this, but roller coasters, that's your main way of making money. Making sure you have ATM machines, keep track of what people are saying about your park, and if they are really happy with something, don't feel bad for just increasing the price. And also do use a lot of decorations, because it increases the excitement of the rides, which means that people will like them more and you'll be able to charge more. And then of course make sure you have a lot of shops and stalls and stuff like that as well, since it's a pretty great source of income. Then of course you can optimize. I mean, I guess you can find a number of different ways to just like squeeze out more money from the park, but also, why are these empty? But making sure you get more money out of every ride and every shop and everything. But also, I think the main reason to do a lot of decoration and stuff like this is it's genuinely very fun. I really like that aspect of Parkitect. But anyway, I think we're out of time for today. And like I mentioned in the beginning, this will be the final episode of a Noob Learns Parkitect. Probably won't have seen the last of me. We'll probably do more streams in the future, but then we're gonna figure out new themes to do around, or I don't know, shake things up, make something different. But this has been great for me. I really enjoyed doing this and really enjoyed playing the game. I'm definitely going to be continuing doing that, so I'll come up with a ton of new ideas for the future, I think. But as usual, with that being said, I wish everyone a happy weekend, and if you're watching this episode over on YouTube, once it's out there, there's going to be a bunch of links down in the descriptions you can click. Join the Parkitect community wherever they are active. So, have a good one, guys. Bye bye.